The good life, full of fun.
Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. Another big exciting day in my kitchen. How's this look for a kitchen, huh? Is this awesome or what? So we're in Vico del Gargano. This is my villa. You guys are set up in a vantage point right underneath the pergola. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and I'll show you pictures of that along the next week or so. And you got grapes hanging down, giving you some shade. We're looking at Cananella Beach right here, and you're gonna see the Adriatic Sea, and it's a little bit cloudy today. So a lot of times on just a beautiful crystal day, a lot of times at night, you'll be able to see Croatia. It's just absolutely gorgeous. So I thought this would be a great setting. We're in the cucina here in Italy. You know, it doesn't matter where you cook. You know, they'll cook outside, they'll cook under the pergola, they'll cook up on the terrace, they'll cook poolside. Doesn't matter, just absolutely fantastic. So I'm real excited to share with you guys a simple, easy, fun recipe. And it's something I love. I just love to have this little snack, I guess you'd call it, little treat snack. My mom and dad used to make it, but it's very authentic to the region here in Puglia, Italy. It's absolutely great. So often I'll sit somewhere in the shade, or I'll sit with some friends, and we got Nat King Cole playing up here in the background, which is just fantastic. So I'm gonna share with you something simple, and this is quick, and it's fun, and it's absolutely delicious. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with some nocciola, okay? So in this case, we're gonna start with some walnuts. All right, so I've got some walnuts, right? And then what I've got here is I've got some dried dates. And then what I've got here is some mascarpone cheese, all right? So I've got about 6.5 to 7 tablespoons of, you know, the freshest, if you can get the Italian variety. Sometimes you can get it in those shops, those Italian shops. That would be great. So I've got some mascarpone cheese. What I also have here is a little nutmeg. You guys know my little secret. Oh, that just smells great right there, and I'm right on the outside. So we're gonna use just a breath of it, just a breath of some nutmeg. It's gonna be absolutely delicious. I've got my nutcracker here. I need a knife in an effort to cut open the dates. I need just a little bit of a grater for my nutmeg. I've got this right here. We've got some olive oil. Now in this case, this recipe does not call for olive oil, all right? But if it were to call for olive oil, you'd want to add Vito and Joe's extra virgin. Now I didn't bring a bottle labeled here in Italy, but this comes right from the Puglia region, and this comes right from these trees. It's an Ogliardi variety of olive, and it just gives the best olive oil. Puglia has the best olive oil there is. So it's grassy, it's earthy, it's peppery, it's just absolutely delicious. So if you guys are looking for a bottle of olive oil right here from Puglia, jump right on our Facebook or on Amazon or on Cooking Italian with Joe and just click buy a bottle of olive oil. I don't know why you wouldn't. It's actually a trip to Italy right in a bottle. It's absolutely great. And I named the farm after my two boys, Vito and Joe. So let's get started. Now, one of the key ingredients to making just this great little stuffed date with mascarpone cheese, I mean, just one of the key ingredients that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to subscribe to our channel. So what I need you to do is I need you to go right down over here. It takes you a second, click, and we've got all kinds of videos coming up over the next week or two right here from Italy that I'd love to share some authentic recipes right here from the homeland. Okay, first I'm going to start off with my nutmeg, and I'm going to put in there like a breath of nutmeg. I'm going to give this a nice little grind. So I'm going to use maybe a 1/16 of a teaspoon. See that? Isn't that beautiful? And that smells so good. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh. Right, and then I'm going to take my spoon and I want to mix that in the mascarpone cheese. Oh, beautiful. Now the reason I want to do that first is I want that flavor of the nutmeg to marry with the cheese while I crack the nuts, okay? So there's my mascarpone cheese. Second thing I need to do is I'm going to open up my date. So I'm going to go ahead, and all you're going to do is just going to take the date here and you're just going to give it a quick slice right down the middle. And then you just open that guy up. Perfect, right? And then you're going to see the nut. If you don't get pitted dates, you're going to see the seed, and I want to open them up just like that. All right, our dates are done. They're looking perfect, right? Now I need some walnuts. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go over on a plate and I'm going to crack some walnuts. This is Italy, so they don't sell them shelled. So ideally you want to try to get them at least on a quarter. It's not critical, okay? But you want to get them at least on a quarter, because you can shove those bits in there. So you're going to want a quarter. I try to get them as close to a quarter as you can. So we're going to take about a half of a spoonful. And what I'm gonna recommend you do here, I'm gonna use the back of the spoon because the front you won't get it out of, right? So you're gonna take about half of that. You're gonna take your date. You're gonna pop that in there like that. And then you're gonna shove a nut in there. And that's it. Now, sometimes I'll hit it with some powdered sugar, but in this case, I mean, it's so sweet, the date is so sweet here that I don't think that's necessary. Look at that. Is that just beautiful or what? You guys ready to have some nocia with dates, mascarpone cheese, and nutmeg? Oh, you could smell the cheese and the nutmeg coming right off of that. You get that immediately, the sweetness from the date. It starts to marry with the mascarpone cheese, and you're just getting that backdrop of nutmeg right now with the flavor of the nut. Oh my God. Man, that is great. I can remember my mom cutting these up and stuffing them for my father. You know, he'd sit there and have a cup of coffee with some of those after dinner. Oh, a little white wine, whatever you want to mix it with. Absolutely delicious. Thanks for joining me, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Click that button right down in the corner. Don't forget to grab some olive oil right on our website or Facebook or right on Amazon, Vito and Joe's. A trip to Italy right in the bottle. Don't forget to shut off those electronics, and don't forget to shut the TV off, and man, get your kids around and set some traditions and celebrate your heritage and have fun and make a mess and just get to love each other. I have some of the best memories, not only here with my family, but certainly around a kitchen table with my grandmother and grandfather and my mom and my dad, my brother and sisters. Absolutely phenomenal. I'd love to have you guys try to experience some of those same traditions with your family. Guys, until probably later today or tomorrow, we're doing some more videos. Bon appetito.
Seems to be the ideal.